Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Now it's Mackay.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic.
Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chiellini with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Stojkovic powering forward here. Stojkovic. Reinders defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Stojkovic. Mackay. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's a great ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Reinders. And he welcomes it in. And he's lost his man here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Edmilson. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's taking no chances there. Hazard picks it up out wide. Turns and goes back. And that's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Mackay.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be...
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He gets big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Al Nassr really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's nice. Hazard. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that was very necessary. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving forward.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. And it's Arda Güler. Güler ploughing through the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Hazard. Reinders. Rummenigge purring through the gears. It's a sharp pass.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Reinders. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Güler receives it in a good position here. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
14,
time for changes on
Mackay.
both sides, actually.
Number 11.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Number 20.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Number 21.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18.
Now it's Darwin.
Ronaldinho.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 23.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Substitution. The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Konate, and it's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back for Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Szoboszlai played out to the left flank. Now he's got space here. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al Nassr are looking to break at pace. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's got the beating of his... Nunez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class...
He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Lamine Yamal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Edmilson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Look at this. Yamal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United are sitting pretty... Oh, shooting chance! That's a decent... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cleared without complication. He won't be happy with that one. Stojkovic. And here's Neymar. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stojkovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's straight offside. Looking for a runner. Edmilson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Edmilson. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Darwin. Now it's come to nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Albert Ferrer. Edmilson. Almost half an hour in now. Chiellini. Now it's Mackay. Well, they've got it again. Mbappe threads one in. Oh, super find. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Edmilson. Yamal tries to play it through. Alonso. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nunez. This looks promising. Mbappe! Gravenberch! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gravenberch really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Edmilson. And it's Xabi Alonso. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Darwin. Gravenberch. Nunez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Stojkovic. And he's being shifted off it. Nakata. Good ball, good take. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. He's away! Mackay! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. Bergomi cuts it out. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this? Nakata looking to get on the end of this. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mackay. Alonso. And here's Neymar. Now it's Yamal.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Can he get it through? Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Tchouameni, Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Mackay! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. That's a lovely, neat pass. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a good ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Stojkovic. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Stojkovic. Neymar. It's Xabi Alonso. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Played towards the front line. Bellingham. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Nunez gets flagged offside.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 66.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 44.
The pass has gone astray.
Cambio di giocatori.
Nice looking ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe, and it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch, and the pass is intercepted. Half an hour gone in the second half. Van Nistelrooy, now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Nakata, and he's managed to get free. Edmilson. Guti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thinks one through. Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! Nunez! It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, this looks sharp. Kagawa. Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And Van Nistelrooy! Gravenberch. Now that's well seen too. That's that, the end. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's looking wide. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi purring through the gears. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems...
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Yamal! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Edmilson. Mazraoui, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him. Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Yamal. He might be in here. Tries a shot. In for the pieces. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be fit.
Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. 15 minutes till half-time. Lima. Now Davis. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mazraoui. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Stojkovic. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Pedri knocks it into space. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Davis. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lima.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stojkovic. Edmilson. And this is Neymar. Stojkovic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hat. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that was well positioned.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Kimmich. Davis. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Yamal. Neymar. Lima. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that.
71,550.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good... Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Mazraoui.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early. There they go, hunting again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Mazraoui does really well there. He is strong.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope.
Kagawa tries to pass it through. And they're quick to get it back. Davis. No outsmarting him this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Nistelrooy shoots! Really well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri. Guti proves too strong. That's good vision. Oh, no joy this time. Big chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Edmilson has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Now it's Pedri. Great skill, that's nice. Now it's Kagawa. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
3 minutes added time.
Gets a good foot in there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the... And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Van Nistelrooy taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everyone,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
Old
for a
Trafford.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played into space. He's in a great position here. There's no flag, and he's surging through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ronaldinho. This might shoot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Xavi Alonso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Park Ji-sung. De Roberto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Berbatov. And it's Drogba. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Drogba. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Drogba. Yamal. Drogba. Ronaldinho. Now Pirlo. That's a cute ball. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Park Ji-sung. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. He's found a way through. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira cuts out the pass. Now it's Drogba. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Drogba. And here's Yamal. And he shoots! Konate clears it away. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Berbatov.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Xavi Alonso.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pirlo. Messi. And it's Pirlo. Roberto. Well, that has not gone well. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Xavi Alonso. And it's Park Ji-sung. De Roberto tries across. Konate. Vieira. Berbatov. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Messi. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Park Ji-sung looking for options for movement. That's a good run down the left. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. Roberto. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rijkaard. For Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. And the return pass. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Park Ji-sung. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitutions taking place.
He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Drogba! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Ambitious ball here. That was good alertness. Xavi Alonso. And it's Roberto. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung. Roberto has it in a wide position. Pings in across. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Albert Ferrer. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's put paid to a promising move. Law! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Can he get it through? De Roberto. Oh no, what has happened here? Pirlo. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Albert Ferrer. Park Ji-sung. And here's Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Messi. A player who needs no introduction. And it's Roberto. Xavi Alonso. He's in a good position here.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just
Goes for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball out wide. Xavi Alonso. Otto. Chance to deliver. It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Cafu. Searching pass he's played there. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises! And the lead stays intact, just. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider. Oh, that was vital.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Stood up well to him there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Now it's
Added
Drogba.
minutes has been
Park
indicated.
Ji-sung. Ruben Neves. Cruyff. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stoichkov engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Schneider. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Schneider standing over it. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. He's having a shot! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
And it's Otto. Cross in, looks like a good one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire.
It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Valverde, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Neither side yet able to find the net. No, he's not getting past him there. To Roberto. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's played into the area. And this is Drogba. Rodri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's intervened well there. Saliba. And Robertson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. And he's in on... It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Roberto. Played it early, and he's cut it out. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
There you have it, a fine win for our boys. This is just what we like to see.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, that's clever. Great ball, and he's in here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many, and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulder. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Quarter of an hour played. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Suarez. Oh, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Zanetti. Hit into the middle. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira. Luis Suarez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets a foot in here. And here's Cruyff. That's tidy. And it's Seedorf. Great chance! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bellingham. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Little pass back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Neymar. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Neymar. And this is... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Messi. Pele delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's in on goal! Luis Suarez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. Nedved. Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Pass is just off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely bit of skill.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland hurtling down that right flank. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gullit. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Nedved. Neymar. Vieira. Ball's played through. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gullit.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Neymar. Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got the beating of his man. He's found a way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's in on goal! Now this could be a chance. Nedved. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. While facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Tries to get it clear. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. Rijkaard. And this is Luis Suarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira clears. Thuram. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. He's dealt with that really well. Danger averted for now. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. Vieira shows great strength. Well, it looked promising from... It's Luis Suarez! Messi! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played back in. Pull it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Nedved. Can he finish? And one more try! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Neymar. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nedved. Neymar. Nedved. Now there's a fine ball. Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Pelé. Pullet is having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Good ball, good take. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There's the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Viene
fact.
sostituito con il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Vieira.
Mateus.
And it's Bale. Maldini. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. And that's definitely not his best. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, great chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, no joy this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafael Leao. Played into space. Picked out brilliantly. This might spell danger. Has a look and place it forward. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Thuram.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Drogba. And smartly reclaimed. And he's on his way! Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Another moment of magic, a real... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all the